And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back here on a Thursday night. This is race number 5 coming at you live from Knoxville Speedway for the 48 Bowl Dirt Late Model Series. Travis St. Clair has been on a tear this season thus far. Out on top of the board right now with a 17.87. Track starting to get a little war in here tonight. 2 minutes left to go here in practice. So far, it looks like we got about 12 late models who showed up tonight. A couple drivers getting involved with each other there. Practice. How we all doing out there? So as always, everybody, we're going to be doing heat racing and a 50-lap feature here this evening. Knoxville Speedway. Scott Smith currently second on the board, 17.89 for the 53 Scott Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, time to head down trackside for pre-race ceremony. So if you could please rise and remove your hats for tonight's national anthem. And thank you very much, Joshua Rutherford, for a great rendition of our national anthem. Everybody, please go check out Mullet Music Productions over on YouTube. Justin Toll out on track right now in the 5:25 and 18.32 for Justin Toll right now, top of the board. Only driver to set a time thus far. Still got 3 minutes, 53 seconds left on the clock. Toll finishes up his qualifying run, 18.30. Scott Smith crossed the line here for his first lap. Might have got the wall there. No, 18.19 first lap for the 53 of Scott Smith. Jason Korn answers back. Quick time first lap for the number 39, 18.05. Second lap for Scott Smith, which is just a little bit slower. Jason Korn across the line for lap number 2. Does not improve. Actually, about 2/10 slower on his second lap, but Jason Korn holding on to the pole right now. Jamie Gilpin out on track in that number 11 on his first lap out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Into turns 3 and 4. Cross the line for his first lap. Second fastest for the 11 of Jamie Gilpin, an 18.14. Travis St. Clair in that 13T out on track right now, getting that car wound up on the top side here, coming to take the green flag. Got about 2 minutes left to go here in qualifying. Of Travis St. Clair on his first lap, 18.03. All right, Brandon Freeberg celebrating third place, I guess. Hey guys, if you watch this back, please make sure when you're done qualifying, just roll around and tow. Greatly appreciate it. 30 seconds left to go here in qualifying. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get into heat race number 1. Starting on the pole is going to be Travis St. Clair in that 13T with Brandon Freeberg in the 171 newest outside in second. Hunter Lagoons is going to be starting in third with Bob Klein in fourth. Peyton White is going to be starting in the fifth position with Kyle Vandergrift in sixth with Samuel Lawson, the governor, rounding out the field here in heat race number 1. It looks like 2 drivers not taking the grid here for heat race number 1. That's why they're still sitting on pit road, waiting to see if they grid up. It's Kyle Vandergrift and Sam Lawson. Yeah, the 21 of Kyle Vandergriff and the 24 of Sam Lawson not taking the grid for Heat 1. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, they caught me off guard. I was taking a sip of water and coughed my brains out. We're green flag racing. 8 laps to go here in heat race number 1. Travis St. Clair out to the race lead. Brandon Freeberg right behind him. He's got the 227 of Hunter Lagoons right behind him. Bob Klein sitting in 4th. Down to the bottom side of the racetrack goes the 07 of Bob Klein. Looking to the inside. That 227 down the back straightaway. Not able to get the run. Back down into 3 and 4. Freeberg's got a run on that 13T of St. Clair out of turn 4 and across the line. Gets 6 laps goes. We go barreling back down into 1 and 2. Kind of a single file groove going on right now as everybody's kind of working the cushion. Down to the bottom side of the racetrack goes the 171 of Brandon Freeberg. He's got a run there on the bottom, not able to keep it off of 4. 5 laps to go. That little break in their momentum's allowing the 227 of Hunter Lagoons to make a move here on the inside. Out of turn number 4 and across the line, we got 4 laps to go here in heat race number 1. As Freeberg again looks to the inside of St. Clair coming out of 2, run down the back straightaway. Gonna slot back in and not take it this time. Three more times around here for heat race number 1 as Freeberg goes down to the bottom side of the racetrack, side by side for the race lead. St. Clair just gets the momentum up off the corner. Throw a blanket over your top 4 right now as we come to popsicle sticks in heat race number 1, 2 to go. Freeberg with another run down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Gets the berm a little bit on entry. Out of 4, slots back in line, white flag in the air for heat race 1. Battle going on back there. Bob Klein looking to the inside of the 227 into 3 and 4. St. Clair blocks the bottom side of the racetrack. Here comes a run from the 171 of Freeberg. It's going to be side by side across the line. Give it to St. Clair. Okay, guys. Don't do that. When you watch this back, don't do that. I hate saying that on air, but that we've said that. Starting grid for heat race number 2, Jason Corrin going to be on the pole with Jamie Gilpen to his outside, Scott Smith in 3rd, Justin Toll going to be in 4th, Jason Bauer in 5th, and Nicholas Lamb in 6th. Green flag in the air for heat race number 2. Only 4 cars out on the track. Corn with a big slider there right up in front of Jamie Gilpin coming out of 2. Take over that first spot, maintain it, I should say. Coming to get 7 laps to go. Scott Smith back there in 3rd. You got Justin Toll running in 4th in the 5:25. Right now, throw a blanket over your top 3 as we take 7 to go in heat race number 2. Side by side almost here for the race lead as they come barreling off of turn number 4. Gilpin with a move down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Side by side right now as we go down into 3 and 4. Corn goes up to the top, riding the cushion. He's got good momentum up on the top side. Here comes Scott Smith back there in 3rd. There goes the 11 down to the bottom side of the racetrack, trying to pull a slider on Corn, but Corn has enough momentum there on the top side of the racetrack, going to be able to hang tight. So side by side, down to the 3 and 4, slide job by Jamie Gilpin. Corn's going to cross them back over as they come out of turn 4 and across the line. The lead still to that 39 car of Jason Corn. Now Scott Smith down to the bottom side of the racetrack, trying to get around the 11 of Jamie Gilpin. Down the back straightaway, 3 laps to go here in heat race number 2. Everybody looking to the inside of each other right now. A little bit of contact right there. The 11's going to go around. Big, heavy contact on the front straightaway. 2 laps to go. Oh, we're actually going to get a caution here in the heat race. So they're going to be able to stack back up. Looks like the 11 hit that inside wall a ton. He's got some heavy damage on the front end of that race car. Pulls down to the inside right there. Oh, the lights are off. I'll fire them back off here for heat race number 1. Or heat race 2. Why did I say 1? Green flag back out in the air. 2 laps to go. Jason Corn running the cushion right there in 1 and 2, but he's got Justin Toll right behind him. Scott Smith still in 3rd. Smith down to the bottom side of the racetrack, going to go side by side with the 5:25 here in 3 and 4. Single files out, white flag in the air for heat race number 2. .25 of Toll goes down to the bottom side of the racetrack trying to make something happen, but out of turn 4, give Jason Corn heat race number 2. I would have put that up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, going into a little warm-up right here. They should advance it at some point, so we're just going to kind of hang out. Give it a minute. You know what I think they're doing, ladies and gentlemen? I believe they're going to run out this warm-up, and they're all running that top groove. So I think they're all trying to build in another groove so we can get some good side-by-side racing here tonight. Yeah, as you see, everybody's going up to the top, just trying to wear it in. Bauer, I did see your chat out there, Sarah. I see you out there too. Wish you could drive for me, Sam. These cars are fast. These cats or these cars? Tomorrow will be Friday. Got about 45 seconds left to go here in the warm-up before we head into the feature. These guys just wearing in a top groove for us here tonight. Give us some side-by-side action here in Knoxville. And they got 3 and 4 worn in pretty good. 1 and 2 still seems like it's got a ton of grip up there. So you see Scott Smith working it in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time to get this show on the road. Travis St. Clair is going to be starting on the pole here tonight. Jason Korn on his outside. Brandon Freeberg going to be starting in third with Justin Toll starting in fourth. Hunter Lagoons in fifth with Scott Smith, who is outside in sixth. Bob Klein is going to be rolling off seventh with Jamie Gilpen starting in eighth. Peyton White is going to be starting ninth position with Jason Bauer rolling off 10th. Kyle Vandergriff in 11th. Nicholas Lamb in 12th. Samuel Lawson in 13th. However, There are two drivers not taking the grid this evening. That'd be the 37 of Nicholas Lamb and the 24 of Sam Lawson. 11 cars out here at Knoxville Speedway. Gonna do 50 laps, and Travis St. Clair take home another one. What's this, ladies and gentlemen? A little change of plans, perhaps, for this number 13. Going to the rear. All right. We might have a good race here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Truck pulls down pit road, and we are green flag racing here at Knoxville. Down into turns 1 and 2. Hunter Lagoon's going to pull out to the race lead. Jason Corrin goes up to the top side of the racetrack back there. We're almost 3 wide coming out of turn number 2. A little bit of contact there between the 525 and the 39. Jason Corrin starting to go backwards. Travis St. Clair trying to work his way up to the field there with Brandon Freeberg to his inside. We're 3 wide as we go down into turns 1 and 2 back here for 9th. Brandon Freeberg on the bottom side of the racetrack, side by side with St. Clair. Back up to the front. It's still Hunter Lagoons in the 227 leading the way. Coming to take lap 3 of 50 here. He has Bob Klein into running second. Fastest lap of the race that time by an 18.24 for Bob Klein in that 07. Peyton White in the number 12 holding on to 4th right now. Back into turns 3 and 4. Side by side, Jamie Gilpayne goes down to the bottom side of the racetrack, almost makes contact with the 12. Coming out of turn number 4. Jason Corrin moving to the bottom side of the racetrack here in a 1 and 2. Comes out, makes contact with the number 11. Oh, the 21. Everybody's going to go around. Caution flag out on the Speedway. First caution of the night here at Knoxville. Let's go back and see what happened with that one. So there's the first contact right there. It looks like the 21 checks up. I don't think St. Clair had enough time to get out of the throttle. It looks like he tried to, but yeah, big pile up there. It's going to be our first caution of the evening. Looks like St. Clair actually had to bring it down pit side. So problems for the 13T here. Got sent to the back of the field. We still got a long way to go in this one. All right, we're going to re-rack them, restack them, and fire them off one more time here tonight at Knoxville. Some pretty good racing thus far. Just a slight bit of contact, and it started a chain reaction. These guys are so close together here tonight. Hunter Lagoon's going to lead them down. Green flag back out in the air. Great launch for the 227 as we go barreling back down into turns 1 and 2. Side by side for second there as we come off turn number 2. Looks like the 12's looking to take a peek on the inside of that 07. Oh, Freeberg all the way down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Got on the berm just a little bit there, trying to take a peek to the inside of that number 12 car. Almost a little bit of contact there as we go through turns 1 and 2. 171 trying to work his way through the field. 525 with Justin Toll up there hanging on to third. Bob Klein running second. Hunter Lagoon still holds on to the race lead. Oh, the 7 goes down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Looks to the inside of Lagoons. Not enough momentum. Going to slot back in line. Side by side again as we go through turns 3 and 4. Oh, he's got to move right here, trying to pull a little bit of a slide job. No, he's going to hold it down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Good run here as they go down the back straightaway. Great battle for the race lead between Hunter Lagoons and Bob Klein. Oh, a little bit of contact right there, trying to get him out of shape. Trying to make it so he can make this pass work. They're all working on the top side of the racetrack right now. Good run through the center of the corner right there for the 7 of Bob Klein. This is a great battle for the race lead. We got a good battle going on back here for third as well. Look at this, 3 wide down the front stretch into 1. Scott Smith had to back out of it, going to slide up behind the 13T of St. Clair. St. Clair side by side right now with Vandergrift down the back straightaway as Smith is side by side with Gilpen going into 3 and 4. We come out of turn 4 and cross the line. That's lap 11 of 50 here tonight at Knoxville. Freeberg has finally gotten around the 525 of Toll and now takes over third. Back up to the race lead. Bob Klein looks to the inside once again. Good run down the back straightaway. Has to slot back in behind him. Trying to gain some momentum here on the top side in 3 and 4. Takes a peek to the inside again, coming out of turn 4 down the front stretch. Look at this battle going on back here between these guys, man. These guys are doing awesome. Look at that. Look how tight they are together. St. Clair down to the bottom side of the racetrack, still fighting the 21 of Vandergrift on the top. Scott Smith has fallen back to 10th place right now. Back up at the front, here we go. Big move by the 07 of Bob Klein. He's making the bottom side of the racetrack work, but Lagoon's keeping the momentum up on the top side. Freeberg and these guys are running identical lap times as the 171 tries to run down the 7 of Klein. And I do apologize if I get numbers mixed up, ladies and gentlemen. The 227 is showing 27 on timing and scoring, and the 7 showing the 07, so I do apologize. Ooh, caution flag out on the speedway. What happened, y'all? Oh, looks like a checkup by the number 12. Doesn't look like everybody saw it in time. Jason Korn heavily involved. Let's take another look at it. There's the contact right there. Between, it looks like Peyton White up there, I believe, in 12. Yeah, he gets sideways. Makes a little contact there with the 13. Looks like maybe St. Clair came up just a hair. 21 just didn't check up in time, got into the 12, and then the 39 gets into the 21, and that's kind of history at that point right there. Lights are off on the truck. Gonna go back green flag racing this time. Bye. Almost halfway with this one. We're gonna be taking, I believe, lap 17 here. Timing and scoring seems to go a little wonky with these races where the caution laps don't count. That's why your timing and scoring is going a little wonky here until they get rolling again. Hunter Lagoon's gonna lead them down one more time. Green flag back out in the air. Field's gonna come barreling down into 1 and 2. Look at the run of Brandon Freeberg down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Trying to get second place, trying to clear him, but the 7 Klein gonna hang on the outside. Here comes Freeberg once again. Hit the berm in 3 and 4 right there, trying to slide up, but can't get there. 3 wide coming out of 4. Oh, the 525 gets turned around. Caution flag back out on the Speedway. St. Clair just not having a good night tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Go down into the corner, and it looks like the 525 had to check up for the 13, or I'm sorry, the 12, and the 13 just got into the rear end of them, spun them around. Show it to you one more time here. Yeah, right there, checks up to not hit the 12, and Jason Bauer in the 9 doing a good job getting through that. We're back under caution once again here. Got a sunset yet? Yeah, somewhat. Getting there. Looks good. So I tell you what, everybody, if you didn't catch it over on Savage Edge Gaming on YouTube, I tell you, Corey was actually streaming his Cyber Thunder race. So if you want to go check that out, it was pretty cool. He does really cool productions. If you're in Lincoln, Nebraska, go to 48 Bowl. If you're in need of a firearm, check out usafirearms.com. Green flag back out in the air here at Knoxville. Back down into 1 and 2, side by side for the lead. Freeberg is trying to make that bottom side work, but Klein with the momentum up on the top. Into 3 and 4. Klein all over the back bumper of Lagoons right now as we go down the front stretch. Taking lap 20. St. Clair with a big move. He's moved up to 4. Just got around Peyton White. White looking to the inside, down the back straightaway, goes down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Freeberg looking to the inside of the 7 here, coming out of 4. Not enough momentum. St. Clair starting to work on the back bumper. That 171, he's going to run 1 lane lower, going into 1 and 2. Try to get a run on him here down the back. Hunter Lagoon's got, I was going to say a mirror full, but these things don't have mirrors. Bob Klein, oh, missed this line there, goes all the way up to the top side of the racetrack. Here comes Freeberg with a run down the front stretch. Down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Slide job, Brandon Freeberg. Bob Klein going to cross him back over, coming out of 2. Slide job in return from Bob Klein on Brandon Freeberg, coming out of 4. Freeberg, again, momentum down the front stretch. Tries to slide up, but not able to get there. Almost a little bit of contact. Here comes St. Clair to take advantage of these guys losing their momentum. While all this is going on, Hunter Lagoons is just starting to pull away. They're running the top. Klein back down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Slide job out of the 7. Crossover by the 171 here, all the way to the bottom side of the racetrack. He might be able to clear him here going into 3 and 4. Slide job one more time by Brandon Freeberg on Bob Klein. Klein with the momentum on the top side. Great side-by-side racing as we hit the halfway point here in Knoxville. Another slide job out of Brandon Freeberg into 171. Here comes Bob Klein to answer back. The 171's going to block the 7 going into 3 and 4. Klein with the momentum down the front stretch. Almost a little door contact as we go back down to 1 and 2. Slide job out of Bob Klein through the middle of 1 and 2. Here comes Freeberg on the bottom to cross him back over. And he's going to answer back one more time in 3 and 4 with another slider. Klein crosses him back over. Freeberg tries to defend. Not enough momentum. Here comes St. Clair. Freeberg goes down to the bottom side of the racetrack trying to block the run from Klein. Big slider out of the 12, Peyton White on Scott Smith. Smith gonna cross him back over. Battle for fifth. Almost 3 wide right here. Oh, a little bit of contact there between the 21 and the 11. We're almost 3 wide back here for 5th place. Jason Corn on the bottom side of the racetrack following that number 12. Let's go back up to the front where Freeberg has finally made it around the 7 of Klein. And here comes St. Clair in 3rd. They all move up to the top side of the racetrack as we got 22 laps to go here at Knoxville. Freeberg down to the bottom. Got a run on the 227 of the Lagoons, side by side, almost a little contact there as we come out of 2 down the back. Freeberg has figured out the line here. It's starting to slick off on the bottom side of the racetrack, but Lagoons is making that top side work. Coming to the line, 20 laps to go. Freeberg with another good run down the back, loses a little momentum, goes back up to the top side. St. Clair looking to the inside of the 171 here, coming out of turn number 4. Throw a blanket over your top 4 with 19 laps to go. Freeberg gets side by side with Lagoons once again. Can't hold it, goes back up to the top to build that momentum back up. Here comes St. Clair looking to the bottom, trying to get a run. Goes back up to the top. Here comes Freeberg side by side with Lagoons. He's got a good run right here. Lagoons goes down to defend. That was actually a really smart move there by the 227. Goes back to the middle of the racetrack. Oh, we got a caution out on the Speedway. It's like maybe some problems here for the 11. Ooh, 21 trying to run a slider line, got into the 11, spun him around. Jason Corn nowhere to go. Take one more look at it right here. Yeah, it looks like the 21 may have just misjudged it just a little bit. Just enough to get that 11 out of shape and send him around. Dynadan 07, what's up, buddy? Oh, this looks fun. It is fun. It's dirt. And we're gonna fire him off again, though. I tell you what, the 171, that 13T, they're fast. Bob Klein's found some speed here once the track started slicking off. Green flag back out in the air. St. Clair to the bottom side of the racetrack trying to get around Freeberg right now. Here comes Bob Klein up on the top side. Almost 3 wide for the race lead. Freeberg to the inside. Lagoons trying to hang on to it. Freeberg's got a good run right here as they're side by side down the back straightaway. Lagoons goes down to block the slider. Freeberg is making it work. Look how tight that is, coming off of 4. 15 laps to go, and here comes Bob Klein. Lagoons holds the momentum up on the top side. Freeberg down to the bottom, slide job for the race lead in the 171. Here comes Lagoons to cross him back over. Caution flag out on the Speedway. Does it give the position back to Lagoons? Let's go back and see what happened. Ooh, that was kind of a chain reaction right there. Oh. Maybe a little, no, he was just getting on the brakes. Got out of control. It looked like he was hitting the 11. I'm like, hey, Jason, I don't think you got nothing to be mad at the 11 about there now. Looked like the 21 just kind of doored the 9. He tried to catch it, slid up the track, got into the 11. Here we go. Got 15 laps to settle it. These guys have been putting on a heck of a show. Here we go. Green flag back out in the air. Go to our turn 1 cam. Back down into 1 and 2. Look at the run by Bob Klein down to the bottom. Out of turn number 2. Side by side, almost here for the race lead. No, he's going to lose his momentum. Freeberg trying to build the momentum up on the top. Bob Klein gets the berm there just a little bit. I almost said apron. It's a berm. Loses the position to Freeberg. Freeberg down to the bottom. Slide job on Hunter. They make contact. Hunter Lagoons goes back down to the bottom, trying to return the favor. Slide job on Brandon Freeberg. Here comes the crossover. Freeberg back to the race lead. Lagoons goes down. Freeberg goes down to block it. 12 laps to go. Brandon Freeberg in the 171 out to the race lead. Here comes St. Clair on the bottom. Scott Smith making it work as well back there, running in 5th. 11 laps to go. Freeberg continues to lead. Hunter Lagoons trying to chase him back down, but don't count out that 7 of Bob Klein. Oh, contact right there. They ought to check up just a little bit. Klein loses a lot of momentum. St. Clair to the inside of Lagoons in 1 and 2. 10 laps to go here at Knoxville. Freeberg has found a line that has worked. St. Clair trying to keep the momentum up on the top side, trying to go for a slide job here on Lagoons. Down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Here we go. Slide job out of the 13. He's going to clear him. Lagoons doesn't cross him back over. 8 laps to go. Now, can St. Clair run down Freeberg? Freeberg goes up to the top, starting to build some momentum up in that 171. Goes down to the bottom, running a slider line here in 1 and 2. Oh, little bit of contact there. Lagoons muscles St. Clair out of the way. And here comes Bob Klein on the inside. 7 laps to go, coming to 6. Lagoons takes over 2nd. Bob Klein back to 3rd. Lagoons might have figured out the line, starting to run down that 171 here with 6 to go. Out of turn 4, 5 more times around here at Knoxville. And the gap is shrinking down to 3/10. Look at the momentum he has running. Oh, look at that through the center of the corner, the 227. They're both running identical lines right there in 1 and 2. 4 laps to go. Hunter goes up to the top, trying to build him some momentum right here. Freeberg makes the bottom work right there. 3 laps to go. Into 3 and 4. They both go to the top side of the racetrack. Popsicle sticks in the air for the 171. 2 laps to go. Does Hunter Lagoons have something for him? He is there. He's close. Well, we see something fancy. Out of turn 4, white flag in the air. Bob Klein's there as well. Freeberg's going to have to block the slider here in 3 and 4. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Lagoons tries everything he can, but he's not going to have enough to get there. Out of turn 4, give the race win to the 171 of Brandon Freeberg. Again, not sure why we're wrecking each other. Like, just rolled around to the pits. You know, if you guys would be in Discord, I wouldn't have to sit here and wait for you. I'm just saying. We gonna get Bob Klein in there? Or is it just gonna be... Well, it looks like it's just gonna be second and first then. All right. Well, let's go ahead and talk to the 27 here of Hunter Lagoons, who comes home in second place. Not sure where third place was, Hunter. Sorry to kind of catch you off guard there. But, hey, man, that was some great racing. You almost had it there. Kind of walk me through your the final laps there. What were you thinking?
Sorry, you're cutting out.
You got me?
There you go. Yeah.
So, hey, that was some great racing there. Just kind of walk me through your race there and what you were thinking there in the final laps. You were catching that 171. What was going to be the move?
Yeah, I was just thinking, well, if I can get to him, I'll try to pull a slider on him. And, you know, I got to him. I kind of got to him there at the end. And, you know, I was thinking, well, if I could get a caution, that'd be great. But, you know, second place is still good. I'll take it.
Hey, man, that was an excellent run out there. 50 solid laps out of that 227. Good points night for you tonight. I'm going to let you have the floor and shout out who you like to shout out, man.
Yeah, I want to thank House of Speed for, you know, helping me out a lot. Chris Sullins for, you know, helping me get where I am. Same with Jason Ledford and Kyle Hubbard. You know, and also my mama for paying for this 2-year subscription.
All right, man. You always got to thank mama.
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations again on second place, man, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Looks like he jumped in Discord. Let's talk to the 7 of Bob Klein coming home in third place real quick. Hey, Klein, I tell you what, man, you had a really good race going out there. You kind of fell near the back, but guys lost some momentum. You were working your way back up towards the front. What do you think you could have done different out there to win it?
I don't know. It was pretty hard to pass. And those first 15, maybe 20 laps, I was pretty much right on Hunter's tail, trying to run that bottom, trying to, you know, I had one chance to slide him and a caution came out. I just set it up to slide him. And a caution came out, and I would have tried to slide him in that next corner. And then I'm absolutely horrible at restarts on the outside, so, or at least in second at that track. So once I got to the third and we restarted, I was on the bottom. I think I got back to second, and then I think I had to check up for Hunter or somebody, and then just kind of floated back to the fifth or something. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, well, dang, you know, I've been trying to hunt for one of these interviews for a while now, and I was sitting in fifth with like 10 to go, and I'm like, well, there goes my chance.
Well, hey, man, you guys put on one heck of a show here tonight, and you still managed to bring that number 7 here home in third place. Great points night for you. Who you got to shout out on the 7 for making it all happen?
Well, first like to thank you for putting this the broadcast on, Scott and Jason for putting the league together. And my sponsors are Majula C Speed Shop, CFM Esports, JDM Designs. And that's pretty much it. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, hey, congratulations again on third place. We'll see you again next week.
All right. Thank you very much.
That's third place finisher, Bob Klein. Let's talk to our race winner. It's 171 of Freeburg. And hey, Brandon, I got a question for you. Did you and St. Clair go to the back on purpose there at the beginning?
Well, you know, they haven't done the droop check the first few races, and the night after the heat race, yeah, they did the droop check and put us both to the tail for the feature. So we've been running max droop all season, but apparently you're not allowed to run that in this league. So yeah, we got put to the tail.
All right. Well, hey, you had to start from the rear of the field, so did the 13, but you managed to come home on top, throwing sliders back and forth with a bunch of guys out there, man. Kind of walk me through your race.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, in the heat race, like, you could just tell it's really one line. I mean, that's part of this fixed setup deal. It's just super hard to pass. So I didn't qualify the best. I knew I was going to be starting behind Travis. So a little peer pressure, got him to go to the tail with me. And then from there, it was just, you know, wait for the guys in front of you to just make a little bobble and then just throw a bomb on them and hope you clear it and keep moving on. So it was fun, though.
Yeah, you guys put on a great race. I mean, there was 3 wide action at times here at Knoxville. Great win out of the 171, bringing it from the rear of the field up to win it here tonight. I'm going to let you have the floor, man. Who you got to shout out?
Yeah, everybody at Max Troop Sim Sports, especially Travis. He's been putting a lot of time in with me, you know, getting ready for all the pro qualifier races. So that's been a lot of fun, and I really appreciate his help. Freeburg Racing Components, Majula C Speed Shop, Evan C, Blake Majulis, and all their help. They've been a huge help as well, you know, getting ready for the qualifiers. Sebers Racing Media, Dyer's Top Rods, 309 Designs, Jason Korn, Longhorn Chassis, Scott Smith, Smithstein Shocks. Thanks to you for putting on the broadcast and all the guys putting on this league. It's been fun. Wish you could get more cars, but it's still been enjoyable.
All right, man. Well, hey, congratulations on the win again here tonight. We'll see you again next week.
Thank you.
That was Brandon Freeburg in the 171 taking home the win here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And I actually just noticed that I got the wrong logo up there in the top left. Should say 48 Bull. I don't know why it doesn't. But that's all right. Let's go ahead and get your race results up for you here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us here on a Thursday night for the 48 Bull Dirt Late Model Series. And I tell you what, these guys always put on a great show here on a Thursday night. But remember, tomorrow night, everybody, is the All-Star Race for Front Row Esports. So make sure you check that out. Again, make sure you check out all of our sponsors. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, everybody.